they're going to have to close shop. That's what always happens.
Yeah.
That's what will happen here if things get worse.
Is it working?
See, the reality is,
back,
if
but
all these businesses are not being supported,
I need to still cook.
who's
You
next
could
on
probably
getting
hear
fired?
the stream, right?
Everyone that works here at the shop.
You're probably still near the stream.
They're next in line. And we're going to start here at El
Yeah,
Camino
something.
and Santa
Something.
Cruz to see how the business are doing
Testing.
right at lunchtime. Here we have stocks.
Yeah. Well, let me just cook my food. Let me cook my food first. I'll be back.
I don't see anybody out here.
Anything else?
They don't even look open.
I'm being invaded
Right
by
at
Indians.
lunchtime.
Oh my gosh, let me see that.
Yep.
All right.
No, they are open. They are open for sure, but nobody's sitting out here with 74-degree weather. Now I see a couple tables inside taken. Right across the street, right next to the ice cream shop, I see something for lease. That's not a good sign. Sandwich shop is busy. At least they got one table inside and one table outside taken. These boutiques open, 70% off. Really cool shop. Flooring store. Now here is a vacant retail space. It says that it's leased. It is quite large. Let's hope that it's leased. Across the street, I only see one table taken over there. And that's about it. All these restaurants are empty. A toy store. Now that's open. And at least the Walgreens is open as well. Really cool to see. Very clean out here. Nice weather. And a really good vibe. It's the first time I walk Santa Cruz Avenue here in Menlo Park. Not too familiar with it. It's just that it has been on the news lately because businesses are slowing down a lot. At least the hardware store's open, and that's good to see. Now, I think there used to be Ace Hardware here. I don't see the signage anymore. Maybe it's gone. This restaurant's open. Here we have another for rent retail space.
Easiest money of my life.
And I think next door, this is what used to be the Ace Hardware. Gone. Menlo Park Outdoors. No, this doesn't look open. It's all covered with paper. And now we're on Chestnut and Santa Cruz. Most of the stores are open, but they're empty. See this coffee shop over here? I don't see anybody sitting out here, and I don't see anybody inside. Not a single table is taken. Let's see. Sugar toast, $13. Well, maybe that's why. $13 for a toast. $10 for fries. Beer is only $6. That's not too bad. But it looks expensive. Nobody inside or outside. All empty. If for sure it's open, just nobody there. Empty benches. Here's a wine shop. Nobody in there either. Maybe it's too early. Furniture store, completely empty. Here's a bagel shop. Nobody out here. And I just saw a customer walked in. The discovery shop is open. Looks like used stuff in there. Yeah, it is a thrift store. Here's another restaurant that looks completely empty. I see somebody in the phone. Oh no, this one has some people. I see 1, 2, 3 tables taken. Across the street, all of that is vacant right across the street. Let's go take a look. Here's a carpet store that remains open. Like all the other ones, nobody inside. The flooring store is a slow business. And here is what I was talking about. $7.75, empty and vacant. Empty, no signage. It's not even for lease. Right next door, 777, Lucky 7, also vacant. 779 used to be an art store, also vacant. No, never mind. I see the art in there. They're just closed right now. I think you have to schedule a visit for this place. Right next door. Nope, this one is vacant for sure. This one is a small shop, but not signage for lease. Currently not for lease. Now this shop, that is called The Shop, says that they have relocated, leaving this spot vacant. Right next door, this used to be a yoga place, quite large, all vacant. A lot of space in there. And just look across the street at that Italian place, only 1 table with this beautiful weather. I don't see any of the tables inside taken. It's just 1 out here. That's it. Just 1 table for the entire restaurant. Let's see if we can peek inside. Just from out here, I'm across the street. Yeah, there's nobody inside. But the subway is open. Subway is empty as well. Here's another vacant shop for lease. There's the sign right there. Let's see how large this is. It's a medium-sized shop. This looks like a restaurant, but it only opens in the evening. They're closed right now. They open at 5 p.m. and it's almost 1 p.m.
I came
right
off
now.
the plus plan. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Another art shop.
What does that mean?
Really cool looking restaurant over here.
Eat.
No, it's not a restaurant.
Need to eat.
It's another boutique. Really cool to see this open. This looks like another thrift store. Also looks open. This bagel shop. Maybe it's too
It's
late
a
for
really
bagels.
good
It's
song.
open. I only see the employee in there. Not a single table taken. All empty.
I don't know.
Just an empty bagel shop.
Man, is this just a... Are you just showing Melnome Park and just like showing how empty it is? I was like listening to it in the background, and it's just him showing around stuff. I thought it'd be more interesting. Two hours of content.
I promised I would watch it.
Oh no. Dang, it's Asmongold, but I like Asmongold. Wait, who here is an Asmongold hater? Let me know right now. Let me know.
What's the first thing you'd like to fix about the mic recovery command to make it more reliable?
I thought I was watching the original video. I forgot who creates this video again? Let me see. Oh, he doesn't show the title. He doesn't show the title of the video. Created by, I forgot who that guy is. I visited Epstein's Island. Yeah, there it is. This guy.
This is Frisco, Texas, a once quiet farm town turned home to one of the
Reading.
largest and fastest growing Indian communities in America. Where are you from?
India.
From India?
I'm from India.
South India.
I'm an H1B.
I'm into IT.
Motherland India or Texas, USA?
Obviously, motherland India.
Obviously.
Obviously, motherland India.
As the Indian population exploded from 3% to 33% of the
Skid
population
Row.
since the year 2000, many Texans are outraged, declaring there has been an Indian invasion. But how are all these Indians coming to Texas? And is Frisco the only town in Texas where Indians are seemingly spawning out of thin air? I pulled up to the Frisco Town Hall meeting to witness the clash of heritage Texans and their new Indian neighbors. We need more or less H-1B people here?
We need a lot less.
Why?
I got laid off 20 years ago. I worked in IT. I have 2 master's degrees. I was making over $100,000 a year. They said, you're too expensive, we're going to hire Indian. But I haven't been able to find a job in IT since, and it's really sad.
And you know what? I don't have another home in India. I don't have another home in Bangladesh. I don't have another home. I can't move to Somalia. I won't be able to live there. I'll die. This is my home. The devil would say, well, you're racist. That's racist. According to the devil's dictionary definition of the term, I am racist.
There's been a takeover in Frisco of the Indian population and a lot of concerned citizens, and I'm
Hey, that's
able to ask
Costco.
some questions. And I made this because corporations own Frisco. I'm a lifelong Texan turned T-Mobile whistleblower. I started talking about H-1B because T-Mobile uses H-1B to employ foreigners while they're laying off Americans right down the street. You know, the Indian population in Frisco has exploded 33% of the population over the past 20 years, a 4,510% increase. And you know, there might be a lot of people here that are coming here legally, but there also seems to be some red flags with the H-1B visa program. And the question is, are Indian people using that to bring people over?
So you're telling me Frisco's turning into Little Mumbai at this rate?
That's what people like to call it these days.
I'm America first. I'm pro-American.
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
I think it's a good sign. People whoever has done a fraud, they should be brought to the justice. And I'm now running for the Justice of Peace in Texas.
Justice of Peace?
Yes.
What's your name?
Martin Padetti.
Martin Padetti.
Yeah. I want everybody enjoy the life, but at the end of the day, we want to do it right.
My beef isn't with the Indian people, it's with the system that are allowing them to do what we are experiencing here.
Is there sufficient talent in America? Do we need infinite H-1Bs, so to speak?
We do have enough talent in America. We strongly believe because the Americans landed on the moon when all of these H1 was even born.
To be fair, we did borrow a few Germans.
You see, we got a lot of natural citizens also became Americans, right? So they also getting laid off.
Do you think there should be a strong limitation on the number of H-1Bs?
I am advocate for the
H-1Bs?
limiting the H-1Bs. India is a great country. We respect pluralism, and most of Indians, they enjoy the American part of the American society. And I know you guys like the Indian food a lot too, right?
This is true. I do enjoy tikka masala.
Yeah.
If we turn away from God and the Word of God, if we worship these Indians, these Somalis, if we just give everything to them, willing to cut your own throat, we'll die.
H-1Bs are the scapegoats. The employers, those are the people who have to investigate it. You know, even in one of my friends told in Dallas, most of Indians, they'll follow the practice, the caste. If you're not in the same caste, they will let you go. It happened in Dallas.
So casteism is happening here in Texas.
Yes, absolutely.
I have my heart for all immigrant people, but man, we got to do it the right way.
I want to ask you, infinite legal immigration, though, will still alter the fabric of any place, right?
Correct.
Would you be a proponent of infinite legal immigration?
Don't understand it quite what you're saying, but yes, I mean, if it's done legal, if it's done the right way, yes, because To what I've seen, countries have been blessed when immigration is involved. You know, when you got different kinds of groups involved, doing it the right way, following the rule of law. I think it's a good thing.
But if the law has allowed Frisco's Indian population to go from less than 2% to almost 20% Indian in the last 20 years, turning Frisco into a majority-minority city, is the intent of these work visas bringing Indians to America to support our labor force or to replace it altogether?
To the flag of the United States of America.
This is insurrection. This is the overthrow of the United States government, which is why 20 million people walked across that border. I can't go to Somalia and live, or Mexico. This is my home, America. The H-1B visas, we don't need them. We don't, not right now, someday, but not now.
And now, as of late 2025, T-Mobile USA opened a global technology hub in Hyderabad, India that employs thousands of Indians while they're laying off Texans and Americans. They've even sent Americans to go train these Indians in India. T-Mobile USA could have easily opened up this technology hub in the United States of America, and they could have ran it out of one of the 2 Frisco offices on Warren Parkway. On top of that, T-Mobile spent $81.5 million on salaries for H-1B employees in the United States in 2025, all salaries that could have went to Americans. Is it a coincidence that T-Mobile has a new Indian CEO as of November last year? Probably not.
We are the entrepreneurs, high-skilled professionals, fueling the tech and medical corridors that make our Cotton County a national leader. In Frisco, you will find us serving in our churches, seeking peace in our temples, practicing charity at our mosques. We are guided by timeless wisdom that transcends borders.
Indian Americans play a crucial role in Frisco's growth. Many work in high-demand fields such as technology, healthcare, engineering, finance, and entrepreneurship.
My name is Shri. My name is Ardav. My name is Siddharth. Hi, my name is Mathila.
Hi, my name is Anvika.
Indian Americans make up 1.6% of the population, but are responsible for $200 billion in taxes, have the lowest crime rate. And over the last couple of years, we've seen some of the greatest polarizations in the history of America. People are upset. The American dream is alive and well here, and it's not because the streets are paved with gold, it's paved with the ingots of possibilities.
Every person in this room right now, their ancestors have come from a different country, a different continent. Despite these positive contributions, Indian Americans sometimes face discrimination or hate.
I urge the council and the residents to reject such a rhetoric that divides residents based on what or where they came from.
Let me be clear here. There has been no credible evidence presented to any widespread H-1B visa fraud in this city. Today, many Indian families are living in fear.
Replace it with reality. Unqualified Indian and Muslim workers scamming Americans out of jobs, stealing tax dollars, and destroying our nation in Texas. And the funniest part, if these were truly high-skilled Germans or Poles, we'd welcome the net positive. Instead, we get low-quality scammers with fake degrees, abusing our systems meant for generational Americans.
And America is an idea. It lives in the hearts of all of us, the 243,000 residents of Frisco, and I say this with love. Thank you all for being here.
He said America is an idea. Do you agree with that?
I think it's more than an idea. And I made sure that, he made a point that the Indian population in America is 1.6%. Well, in the city that he's running city council, it's 33%. So it's pretty obvious that there's a problem going on here.
Let's say we have infinite legal immigration. Is it better than illegal immigration?
It's funny because we've almost been tricked. We've been marketed this thing where we believe it is good to import people for jobs that we can't sufficiently do. We built the jobs. You're telling the people who built the jobs we can't do the jobs. Yeah. So it almost sounds like a scam. Well, they threaten them with the H-1B visa and they hold that over their head because if they don't work a certain amount of hours, they won't sponsor them. So they can't threaten you with being able to go back home because your home is in America, like the United States, if you're an American citizen. So, and they can just work them to the bones.
So I headed into the heart of Frisco to speak to some of these elite H-1B engineers we've imported from India to save our economy from our unqualified, lazy American labor force. There is the Karya Sidhu Hanuman Temple, the god of courage. Where are you from?
I'm from Andhra Pradesh.
From Karnataka.
I'm from India.
South India.
Hyderabad? Are you from Hyderabad?
Yes, I am.
Really?
I'm from Chennai.
Are you here on like H-1B?
No, right now still I am my student visa.
I see, like
so,
F1.
Yeah, yesterday the H-1B results got rolled out, so I'm just waiting for my decision.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a waiting for the same results.
Are you anxious right now?
Let's hope for the best.
I work in a company